the sunshine, the rain when it's pouring. Won't you give yourself to me?
Hey y'all, it's your Princess LaShawn. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new here. So if you're here, you click on this post for a reason, and you're here to watch, and it's something that you need to hear. Now, I was scrolling on Instagram and I saw some posts. The post said, turn adversity into growth. And that really spoke to me because I just feel like a lot of people need to hear this. Everybody is going through challenging moments in their life, challenging things in their life in general, things that would knock them down, that wouldn't bring them to the place that they are, right? But we have to understand that those things that we have been through in the past, and I know you've heard it before, but I'm gonna say it again. Those things you have been through in the past are intentional, right? You went through them for a reason, because you would never be the person that you are today if you didn't. Now, there are two ways you can either use that. And this is what came to my mind: victory or victimization. Which role do you want to choose? Which path are you on? Are you deciding that you are going to turn whatever you have kind of went to into your victory, where you can be able to tell your story, where you could be able to empower other people? Or are you going to victimize yourself and say, well, these were the cards I was dealt, there's nothing else I can do, this is the best that I can do, instead of turning that into fuel, turning inwards and pushing forward, right? So this spoke to me so much, because you see that there is a storm in the picture that I showed before, and then you see there is a plant, right, that came from that storm. And that is us, right? We are constantly going through storms. We're constantly going through things that are trying us, testing our patience, really like showing us the things that we need to encounter in order to be the person that we need to be at the end of the day, right? If you're really looking back in the past and you're saying, wow, I cannot believe I went through all those things, but I would not be the person I am today, then I'm proud of you. Then you are turning your challenges, right, and your adversities into your growth. But if you are sitting there and you having thoughts like, I can't do this, I can't do that, I'm going to be stuck here, or this is the best that I can do, we need to restructure your mind. I'm saying we because this is like a journey, right? I constantly come up here because my whole purpose of having this channel is to promote self-actualization, growth, right? I want people to allow themselves to be in a different space than they ever believe that they can be in, and it all starts here. If you're telling yourself something negative, if you're telling yourself that you can't succeed, the likelihood of you not succeeding is high, right? If you tell yourself, wow, these people think that I can't succeed, so I will succeed, and then eventually it changes. It's not even about them. It's about you wanting to succeed on your own. It's about you wanting the satisfaction to yourself just to say, wow, look at all the things that I have been through, and look at where I am now. I need to tell my story. So like I said, you have a choice. What path do you want to choose? Do you want to live a life where you're looking back and you're regretting the things that you didn't do, or the chances that you didn't take? Or are you wanting to look back and be proud of the decisions that you've made, and be proud of the things that you have went through, and be proud of the rejections that people have, given to you, right? Just for you to be there. Think about a past job where they were really trying you, and then you look back and you're like, that wasn't even, it felt like such a big deal at that time, but looking back, it's like, no, that wasn't all my life was going to be. It felt like it was all my life was going to be at that time, but that's not all my life was going to be. I just know there's more. And that's always my mindset. I know there's more, and I know that there is a better plan out there for me. I know God has a better plan out there for me. So I just want to name a couple of people that I found that, had failures in life, but are very, very successful people. The first person is Michael Jordan, right? He got sent home from his high school basketball team. That was a failure. He was sad. He cried. At that moment for him, that was very depressing for him, right? But he's a 6-time NBA championship winner. He's a 5-time NBA MVP. 4 times All-Star, right? So what does that mean? What does that show you? Somebody rejecting you isn't everybody rejecting you. That doesn't mean just because one door closes doesn't mean that that door is closed forever. How hard are you willing to go? Number 2, Albert Einstein. He wasn't able to talk until he was 4 years old. Teacher said he wouldn't amount to much, right? But everybody knows who he is, right? They made a documentary on him. And it's just insane because people tell you what they see in you, right? But that doesn't mean that that's your end goal. What do you see in you? If they're not speaking life and they're speaking negativity, don't take that in. Reject that. Reject that. Because there is more to you. Oprah Winfrey, right? She was demoted from her job as a news anchor because she wasn't fit for television. And look at her, a host of a multi-award-winning talk show and so much more, right? We know her. I admire her, right? She has done a lot. And really to believe that she has came from a place where someone has said, you are not worthy, and then she became worthy, that's insane. And then my final one that I picked is Walt Disney, right? He was fired from a newspaper job for lack of imagination and not having original ideas. This man is the creator of Mickey Mouse and the winner of 22 Academy Awards. Y'all, don't listen to people. And even if you have a pushback, take that as something that is going to inform your journey. Take that for a purpose. Understand that is just the process. And understand that there is always more. What am I doing? Am I choosing victory for the long term? Or am I choosing victimization for myself? That's all I have for you guys today. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel so you know when I post my next video. And leave a comment down below if you have anything to say, y'all. I'll see y'all later.